Some of you might have seen the increment of our national passport by the Immigration Service, the upward review of the prices of our passports by the Nigeria Immigration Service. And I observed that a lot of us, we are quiet about it, but because um, it doesn't really affect us a lot, because the international passport, as we call it, if you are not planning to travel out of the country or you are not already abroad, sometimes you don't really have any business with the international passport. But there are certain messages that the government is sending that you should be very, very mindful of. It's a silent message that very soon it will replicate in various places. Before now, the international passport, as we call it, um, for the 32 pages for 5 years duration, we used to do it for 35,000 naira. That is the official amount, the official cost of it. Then the 64 pages for 10 years, we used to do it for 70,000 naira. That is the official price of it. But if you want to do that thing, if you are doing it, you will spend way more than that in reality. The cost of renewing our passport or doing a new passport in Nigeria is very, very expensive and a lot of corruption alongside. I remembered when I did my first passport in 2015. Then I wanted to do it in Benin and I needed expressly. So they told me, I think, 70,000 naira for the 32 pages that will expire in 5 years. It was way pricey, so I called to Benue and I heard that there is no queue in Benue. So I went to Benue City to do it in 2016. Yeah, 2016. I did it in 2016 at the rate of 23,000 naira. I got it that day. I have to tip someone there because of the good service they rendered to me with 2,000 naira. So that day I got it. So last year I renewed my passport in Ogun State. I did it myself and I refused to do the corruption or the bribery part of it. I waited for them to do it. I waited for the normal timing of it. It cost me around 35,000 naira. But if you see the increments now, that is to say, if you do it officially, if you are to do it officially, it's going to, instead of the regular 35,000 naira now, you'll be doing it at 50,000 naira. Then for that of 64 pages, if you'll be doing it officially, instead of the 70,000 naira that it used to be, you'll be doing it at 100,000 naira now. That is about 50 to 60% increment. Do you see how the government is moving? They are increasing everywhere. They are increasing the price of everything at every sector, or across all the sectors. They started with the electricity tariff. We actually said nothing. It stood. Price of food went up. We would just shout, we are cool. A lot of increment here and there. Now it's passports, and we are quiet about it. It's not good. The government sector, in making such a jumpy increment, up to 50 to 60% increment, is criminal. If we continue to tolerate these things, if we continue to bear these things, if we continue to being pushed and we keep shifting to the wall, it will be terrible someday. When will the Nigeria people actually resist certain decision of the government? When can we come together and actually resist certain things? It doesn't concern me, after all, religion, ethnicity, and the rest of those things. It will never move the country forward.